Hey guys, it's me, Gladstone Girl. For today's video, we'll be talking about Vine. If you remember that app, I'm pretty sure Twitter was the one that created it. And yeah, you remember Vine, right? Yeah, what I just said before, that Twitter created it. And I'm just basically going to be talking about Vine. That's what the title of this video is called, Talking About Vine or something like that. It's something like that. Anyways, so I'm just going to be talking about Vine and my life on that app because I had mentioned before I had Vines and I had a Vine account, so I'm trying to say. It's basically I'm going to be talking about Vine in my life on that app. Okay, so it all started, well, I know Vine itself started on January 24th, 2013. I actually remember the date. And it's been like, what, 5 years now since it was created? Wow. And I got an account later on the same year. I think November. Yeah, so around there. But originally, Wonder Free Gal Part 2 was not my original username. It was actually my dad's name, which I'm not going to mention because I don't want to get too personal too soon. Well, sorry. And I don't know what that was. It was like a burp, I think. Anyway, so yeah, it's my dad's name at first. It was my dad's name. And then I changed it to Wonder Free Gal later on, maybe a couple months later, maybe. And then, yeah, everything was going good. Wonder Free Gal was my original user account because I've actually had one before Wonder Free Gal Part 2. I had a different Vine account. Basically the same name, but just was different, kind of. Yeah, there was no Part 2. It's just like Part 1, basically. And so, yeah, I was enjoying being Wonder Free Gal. It was fun. All of a sudden, in January 2014, I was going to accidentally hit the home button, and at the time the home button was at the top left of the screen, and I went to go push it, and I pushed it by accident. I pushed it by accident. Yeah, I pushed it by accident, and it accidentally logged me out. Like, it logged me out. So I don't know why I hit the home button at first. I can't really remember, but I just know that I hit it and it accidentally logged me out. And I couldn't remember my password, so I had to make another account. So I called it Wonder Free Gal Part 2. Yeah, that's that account. And then my password, I actually do remember my password for some reason. I remember that by heart, so that's pretty cool. And then I just continued to be Wonder Free Gal Part 2. And then, yeah, I just loved making Vines. I would include my pets in them and all that stuff. And I posted some of my Vines on here, like 7 of them, I'm pretty sure. I think there's like Part 1 to Part 7, which I basically did on here for a couple of times. And I keep playing with my hands, I'm sorry. But what I'm trying to say is that I enjoyed making Vines. Like, Vine was actually my favorite app. No offense to YouTube, but I loved making Vines. It was a lot of fun. And this won't be that long of a YouTube video. And if this video is upside down, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I just recently fixed the YouTube app. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. But if I didn't, then I'm going to have to fix it again. But if I did, that's great. But we'll just see how this ends up. So if this ends up being upside down, then I'm so sorry. I don't know how it's doing that. But I'm pretty sure it won't be upside down. Just my lucky guess. Anyways, but I was enjoying being Wonder Free Gal Part 2. It was a lot of fun. I loved making Vines. It was a whole lot of fun. I just loved it. And I've been meaning to make this video, actually, talking about Vine. I've been meaning to make this video and talk about Vine and my life on it. And yeah, Wonder Free Gal Part 2 was a lot of fun. I actually, at one point, made an account for my dog, Lucy, my cat, Sydney. So that was fun. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would like to do a lot of revines. I usually liked doing revines, basically. That was a lot of fun. I had a couple favorite Viners. I can't remember their names right now. Jerome Jarre was one of them. I loved him. He's always trying to make people smile and people laugh, which I loved. I loved Jerome Jarre. And yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. I also liked a couple other people. Actually, I kind of got interested in Jake Paul and Logan Paul, who I really loved, and I still love. I still love them. I just saw one Vine about Jake Paul and a stick. He's like, "This is a stick. It's mine, and I'm not letting it go," or something. It was about a stick. I just know that. And I also loved Logan Paul, which was pretty fun. I still like him. Due to what's been talking about him recently, they've been saying stuff about him recently, but I don't care. I still love him, kind of thing. My opinion. Anyways, but Vine, Wonder Free Gal Part 2, and at one point I actually made a third account, but I don't know why I made a third one. It's like no purpose, really. I just made a third one, I guess. I just don't remember. Yeah, anyways, I just didn't really do much on the third account. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I loved Vine. It was a fun app, and I loved making Vines. I made my own Vines and revines and all that stuff, and my heart's beating really fast. And yeah, Vine was a great app. I loved being on it. And then back in October 2016, I got word that they're shutting down Vine. And I was like, no, and did you have to? Like, this is my favorite app. Don't do this to me. And so it was doing that to me. And so I was like, no. And there was a lot of petitions on Vine to make it stop from shutting down. And I tried so much, but it didn't work. So then Vine eventually shut down. January 2017. And at one point back in December 2016, I actually thought Vine was ending in December 2016, but it turns out it wasn't. So I made a Vine about saying goodbye, but then a couple days later, I felt awkward because it wasn't shut down yet. I thought it was. Like, I thought it was ending in December, but no, it's actually ending in January. So I kind of felt awkward. So I kind of made an awkward Vine about that. And I was like, I'm back, kind of. So I thought that was kind of awkward, but that's okay. But then Vine did eventually shut down. My life kind of ended. But I decided to do something about that. And so instead of, Vine being shut down now, like, I was thinking, you know what, that's okay. I could just move on to other social media. So I started to see if I wanted to make a comeback to YouTube. I was thinking about making a comeback to YouTube, which I did. But I was thinking about that, and I said, yeah, let's do it. So I made my comeback video in March of last year. So, yeah. I came back to YouTube because I wanted to be on here more frequently and make more videos on here. So, I'm here. So, yeah. So, that was the birth of, well, not technically a birth because my first video was made in May 2014. But technically, it kind of was. It was like my comeback. And I was saying, I'm going to be coming back and be posting Wednesdays and Fridays and all that stuff. So, yeah. And I mentioned before that, I'll have to go to school. But not this week because I said I have exams off. So, yay. And I'll just talk a little bit more, and then I'll be done. I don't know what else to talk about, though. And like I said, if this video is upside down, I am so sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. And my last video wasn't upside down, though, so that's good. I was using my iPhone camera because I thought that would work. Yeah, and it did, so I'm really glad of that. I'm really proud and glad. Glad so good. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to talk about. Vine was a great app. I loved it. It was, like, my favorite. It's so funny. Everybody else, and Viners were awesome, too, and yeah, just everything about that app I loved. And so I think that'll be all about this video. About Vine. I just love making Vines. It was a lot of fun to make. And I like doing relatable Vines too. Those are always, I would love when people did it themselves. But I would also, when I did it too, I would do them too. So what I'm trying to say is that I usually like watching relatable Vines and also making them. So that was fun. Alright, I think that'll be that about this video. Yeah, that'll be that. That'll be that for this video. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye. That was a peace sign. Bye.